So E3 is coming up, and this is not going to be a gaming news or rant or sort of. I'm not even ranting. This is more like going to be a discussion on how gaming companies are so wrong for saying that. For example, on the article below, on the on the description box says that Microsoft Xbox E3 is focused to hardcore gamers. Hardcore gamers, focus on hardcore gamers. That is like saying that in order for you in order for you to get the attention of of a frat house or sorority house, you have to show that you're one of them. You have to got that spunk. You need to have that attitude. Same thing that Nintendo said years ago with regards that they want to focus on hardcore gamers. So as Sony, so as the other game studios like Square Enix, the hardcore Final Fantasy fans, the hardcore Square Enix fans, the hardcore Castlevania fans, the hardcore Konami fans, hardcore this, hardcore that, so on and so forth. But the thing is, isn't the real demographic the one demographic that the video game industry have is gamers? But regardless of casual or hardcore, if it's bringing money to the industry, the lifeblood, the oxygen, the nutrients, the vitamins that the industry needed to move forward and make games for the future, regardless of the label. But the thing is here, I know there's a certain divide within the gaming community. I know this for so long because once I've been called casual despite being a guy who's dedicated to study video game culture, video game history, and of course playing video games, knowing the facts behind the development. And this divide have been here so long. I know we cannot be united per se, hardcore and casuals, because when you say casual, they just buy, ooh, that's pretty, I'm going to buy that. Then months after, maybe 2, 4, 6 months, they're just going to drop it like that. $60 waste, $40 waste. And the hardcore gamers will be like very dedicated, who are like crazy, ooh, what's next? What's next? Oh my god, this is for keeps. And these are the people who don't just spend months, they spend years, like years on playing something that to the point that they're making their own walkthroughs. They devise their own strategies, etc., etc., etc. But isn't but this is the reason why the gaming community, why the video game industry is not being taken seriously. It's because of this divide. Got it? Because in the movie game, in the movie industry, you're not hearing studios or producers say that we just want the hardcore audience of this certain franchise. For example, maybe Lord of the Rings, the hardcore, the one who have the books, the one who maybe made fan fictions, who talks about it all the time. You don't hear that from them. You don't hear it. You don't hear it from from other industries like the automotive industry, for example. This car, we're going to focus on the hardcore collectors, so we're not going to make these cars anyway. So we could appease the audiences of the hardcore type. That is not how you build bridges. That is not how you reach the people who wants to get into the game, into the gaming community, into this industry. You don't do that. You don't. Because when you said that you're going to focus only on hardcore gamers, the people that who wants to be hardcore from these casuals are going to be discouraged. You're going to say, oh, they're going to focus on hardcore gamer. I'm just starting. Oh well, I'm left out anyway. Thanks, Microsoft. I'm not. Take note that I'm not even a Microsoft fanboy. I'm not even a Microsoft Xbox fan. I'm not even a PS4 fan or a Sony PlayStation fan. I'm not even a Nintendo fan, despite that I made videos clarifying things about Nintendo. I have no horse for this race. I want competition in this. But the way that the video game industry, the video game community treats people who just enters the video game industry, just for kicks, just want to enjoy games for the sake of enjoying it and not, taking seriously, despite dropping 20, 40, $60. You know, that, that mentality kills us. And that certain attitude that we have is what considers communities outside of our community childish. This is destructive. Focus on hardcore gamers. There's once a saying that if you can convert one out of the hundreds of thousands out there to see the light, to see the message that you're saying, you already achieved victory. In this case, this is not. Focus on hardcore gamers. This is not just for the big three gaming companies. This is also for the gaming studios, for the indies. Don't focus on the hardcores. Don't have the, sometimes just have to wipe out that separation called the hardcore and the casual. There's only one market here, the gamers, us. We should have, a very mutual relationship on this because we love this. We don't want this to be like high school all over again, the jocks versus the nerds. We don't want that, right? We are already penetrated by the pseudo gamers, the attention whores. Can we just please hang on the tables for a second and have a level playing field, all right? Anyway, I'm Homer, and you know what? I'm going to play maybe a hard game. That's not hard. Oh, never mind. See you later.